First and foremost, Viva la Mexico.
Shout out.
Leslie Van Houston. I don't know if you guys saw this week,
Mm.
just recently, a couple days ago. A Charles Manson cult member who is devotion to Manson led her to participate in the brutal murder of a married couple inside their LA home in 1969, has been released from prison after serving 53 years in the California Institution for Women in Corona, California, Tuesday. She was 19 years old when she committed the crimes, has been denied parole over 20 times. She helped stab to death Rosalie and Leno LaBanca, who was a supermarket tycoon.
Yeah.
And this was shortly after the murders of famously Sharon Tate and her unborn baby.
Yeah.
This was Patricia Crenwell and Charles Tex Watson, who also helped in this murder, are still behind bars trying to get their release. So she's in her 70s. But when they through the deposition during the trial, she said that what happened when they ran in there, she was very upset that she didn't get to go with the Tate murder and other things. She finally gets her shot. She said she physically held down the woman while the other two stabbed her to death, right? And then watched the male take down the male. And the poor son woke up. When he woke up, first thing he sees is a knife in his dead dad's neck and a fork. I don't know why they used a fork. What weirdos. A fork stuck in his stomach. So, of course, the family members at the proceeding, I don't know if you guys know how like a release thing goes from like a murder, but there is procedures where they have cases, the family show up, they showed up and were like, why would you ever let this bitch go? No, absolutely not. And they were like, well, she's been reformed. She earned these degrees. She's very, she said, again, she started taking acid when she was 14 years old, got pregnant when she was 16 years old, didn't have a dad around. Her mom, this is in 1960 something. Her mom brought in a lady from Mexico to perform in their bedroom because it was like a shameful thing, an abortion. So way before abortions were there. I don't even want to know what she did to abort this baby. It's like this girl has real trauma. And then, of course, fell into the, the Manson thing. Yeah. Still doesn't excuse what happened. No. So, no, bitch, rot in jail for the rest of your life. I'm with the families. This is insane. 53 years in the can. She just got out.
Yeah, and all this time I thought Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio had saved this family. Jeez,
right? That movie made it feel like that.
That's why Tarantino wrote it. He said his inspiration was to save Sharon Tate.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And this girl was upset she didn't go on the Sharon Tate rundown.
She's not the first Manson family member to be released from jail. I think Squeaky Fromme got out, and I think there's another one.
Only one, Bern. One got out.
Yeah, is it one?
The other,
one out.
Yes, one. Yep. And the three that were part of this. Tex is the most famous one because he was the big, strong dude that really. Yeah. Tex Watson was the main guy that, like, when you went in there, you were like, you saw Tex, you were like, here we go. I mean, if your nickname is Tex, you're probably a big, strong feller, right?
We had a Tex on the wrestling team.
Yes, we did. He was a big, strong feller.
He was.
I think 50 years in the can. He died 5 or 6 years ago, but I think he was in jail for 50 years. But he
Manson?
never actually,
2017, they said he died. 2017, he died.
He wasn't eligible for the death penalty because he never killed anyone. He just inspired people to kill.
And now that you said that, Bern, they also were petitioned for the death penalty, and they were going to get it. And then California eradicated it before they could be brought to that. Yeah.
See, they got to be more harsh with some of that stuff, man.
Agreed.
They really do. Really,
boil
really
this
do.
Broad alive like a hot dog.
Yeah. Dude, I honestly, and I think it's New Hampshire. I think it's public hanging is still their form
Viable.
Of execution. Dude, why? Like, I'll tell you, hanging, if you bring someone hanging thinking of doing something, they see that, I mean, that's going to be a deterrent. That's for sure.
100%.
Yeesh. All right. Well, damn, that was really good, Steve. Really, really good.